Hello, everybody. How are you doing this? Well, I think is it Thursday? Yeah, I think it's Thursday, August 28th. Hopefully, all of you out there are enjoying the tomorrow. Well, I don't know. Well, I'm Denji. I hope all you are enjoying your Labor Day, the start of your Labor Day weekend. I had my words got jumbled up. As you can tell, I am back with another layout share. I was gonna do a process video of this layout, but I did this last night because I was sitting here watching movies online, and I thought, you know what? I want to do this layout. I have this picture, and I wanted to do this layout, and I didn't think to put my webcam up, set it up, and start filming. So I thought I'd just do this layout shit and show you guys what I did, and hope you guys enjoy it. I started this last night, and then I kind of finished it up just a few minutes ago. I got it out, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna finish it up and do a little bit of something else to it besides just what I had on. And these little rub-ons are up here are the last things I got done with because I wanted to add something else, and the little rub-on right here fit well with this layout. I'm going to talk to you about the picture right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. This picture right here of this older lady. It is of my great aunt on my dad's side. It is my paternal. It is my grandfather's sister, and it's my grandfather's sister. It's my dad's paternal aunt. It's his aunt on his dad's side. This lady was the only girl out of 9 boys. Her father married 2 times. His first wife, which I'm a descendant of through his first marriage, because him and his first wife had 8 kids, and out of those 8 kids, my grandfather was the fifth son, and the fifth son born, the fifth son and sixth child born to the family. I don't know, my lighting's bad. Sorry guys for the setup before I did this video. Alright, but my grandfather was the youngest, let's say, well, not the youngest, but one of the younger boys. And after the mother died in 1924, how old was she? I'm trying to think how old she was. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. She was about 16 years old when her mother died. And, no, wait, was she 16? Yeah, she was about 16. No, she was 15 going on 16. She was 15 and a half. 15 and a half when her mother died. And her father wasn't around a lot because he couldn't handle being by himself, probably, and raising 7 of his 8 kids that survived. And just a month after her mother died, her baby brother who was the last born. He was only 2 months old. He died. So they just didn't lose 2 people in their family. They lost 3 people in their family. They lost a year earlier. They lost a brother. A brother that was right after she was born. They had another boy, John Carl. He died at about 11, and she was close to him. And he died of influenza or something like that, of an illness. And then a year later, her mother died after childbirth, and then a month later, her baby brother died. So they lost like 3 people out of the family, and she was primarily the caregiver of the 4 younger brothers. And my grandfather was one of those younger brothers, and her and her husband, because shortly after her, shortly after her dad remarried, she never liked the stepmother, which I don't know because some of the family said, "Oh, she's nice." That's the stepmother's name. Ina, she was kind of a odd lady, but she was nice to the family. But the kids didn't like her because they thought she was taking over or they probably assume, or she probably did, take over her mother's spot, which would be the mother of the family, And her dad and his second wife had two more kids, two boys. The one boy died at about almost 2 years old, and then they only had the one son, which is he grew up to have a family of his own, and he was a very prominent man in Mackinac City. I don't know if some of you have been to Mackinac City, but his name was J.C. Stillwell. He passed away, and he owned like a Mamma Mia's Pizza place, and he owned a hotel there that his son runs now. His son runs both places now, and he was an iron worker for the Mackinac Bridge. So our family was kind of a well-known family name there because her younger brother was a prominent member of that little town there that helped kind of put the town on the map per se. But she didn't have a lot to do with her younger brother because she was raised mainly by her stepmother. So she just raised the four younger boys, and they all the boys, including the half brother, including Uncle JC, the youngest one who was raised by the stepmother, still loved and cared about her. And the reason why I put the family storyteller is because years later, like around this time when this picture was taken, I believe this is when she was an older lady, she would write stories about her children. She had 7 kids with her husband. She would write stories about her children. Then she decided to write a story about her life. And I guess all of her brothers, from what I understand, all of her brothers heard about her writing these stories, and they read some of these stories that their nieces and nephews let them read. And they also read their sister's story, and they thought, can't you do a story of us boys when we grew up? We were like, so she decided to write a story about that, about each boy. The only boy she didn't get to write a story about was their younger half brother because she didn't help raise him because she was primarily raised by his mother, her stepmother. So she didn't know a lot about his childhood, so she couldn't write a story about his childhood because she didn't know a lot about his childhood because she wasn't around there to see it because she didn't really care for her stepmother. Anyways, that's what she did, and then she would write a story. I have the story. I copied it from a cousin of my dad's. It's this, like this thick. It's like a little thick. You can put make it into a book, and I copied it, and I have it in my Heritage album, and she wrote a good detail of her parents' life, so I wanted to do a layout of her, and I found this picture. This is the original picture, as I said before. I think I told you before. This is the original picture. I found this in like one of those. I have it right here. This is what it came in, and this has her name right on it. This is what the picture came in. It was in my grandmother's belongings room. We had to clean out my grandmother's apartment. She had all the pictures, including my grandfather's family pictures. And she had this picture in here, and I knew no one was gonna want this picture. So what I did was I took it, and I have all the family pictures still down in the basement. No one coming to claim them. So I thought, no, what? I'm just gonna keep them and do a scrapbook album, and that's why I dig this picture out. And this is the original picture. I thought because it looked a little bit discolored, and I thought, you know what, it'd be safer in a page protector and that little because I don't think that's acid free. So this is the original picture, and I wanted to use the original pictures. So there you go. And I put photo corners on the original. I didn't put down. I just put photo corners so somebody wants to look at them because I wrote on the back of who she is and who she related to. So I put like Aunt Irene's full name, and then I put like older sister to Grandpa Malto, which is my grandpa. So if anybody in my family, like my cousins or my kids, if I ever have kids in the future, wanted to see who this lady was, they can look on the back of it, or they can look at the family history stuff and see that she's related to my grandfather. She's the sister of my grandfather. So that's the reason why on the original pictures I usually put photo corners, because I put information in the back of the original picture. So if somebody wanted to take it out and have copies, or they want to look at more information, they say, oh, let's see if she put information in the back of this, and they can find information of who she is. So, alright, I'll quit talking about the picture and get on with what I guess you guys want to know is what I used for this layout and how I made it. The journaling here, this paper that I put the journaling, this is from Die Cut with a View. Paper tack, very thin paper. What I did was I cut it out because there's some information I didn't think needed to be on here. So I just cut it out and I thought, you know what, I'm just cut it into strips. That's how I did it. I cut it into strips. So that Die Cut with a View heirloom stack. The stickers, the and Storyteller stickers. These are from Jelly Bean Soup. I want to say navy corn blue stickers or something like that. I can't know how to say that, but it's navy blue stickers from Jelly Bean Soup. These blue stickers right here that spell out family. Right here, that is from Studio Calico stickers. This background paper right here, this background paper I used, that is from We Are Memory Keepers Antique Chic collection. This paper, I can't see it, but I have this paper right here and this paper right here. These two papers are from the Paper Studio One and Cutter collection. These stickers up here that spelled Irene Snyder. This is her full name. This is her married name. This is Dear Lizzie puffy white alphabet stickers. I think called Smoky. Dear Lizzie Smoky alphabet puffy white sticker letters. I don't know the name, but I know the brand is from Dear Lizzie. And this I got from Shu, who is Shiles 728 here on YouTube. I'm using up here Dear Lizzie stickers too, so thanks for giving me these stickers. I really like them. I gotta order some because I like these puffy stickers or stickers as everybody calls them. As I said, these are just black border corners. They're from Scrapbook adhesive. I like these kind of border corners. I like these. They're like old fashioned. I don't think you can see it, but ooh, it's kind of fuzzy. Sorry about the fuzz, guys. I don't think you can see that, but you see a little like white stuff on the edge of this paper here and this paper. That is white ink chalk, and that is from the God, what they call it, the Prima ink chalk, the Prima ink chalks I got in a prize pack that I won from scrapbook.com this year. That prize pack with all the Prima ink chalks. I used the white ink chalk right around it. The edge of this paper, and this all three papers. These little, as you can tell, these little rub-ons that I said in the beginning of the video, those are my last little finish up touches I wanted to do to this layout. Sorry, moving on. Where am I going here? Oh, this rub-on all four corners. This, I have here. This is from Tulip. This is the rub-on I use. The Tulip rub-on transfers, and this I got in a rack from I'm forgetting, from Hope. I think her name is Hope M. Here, Miss Hope M. here on YouTube, and I finally used these. These been in my stash for about a year, and I finally got to use them. I don't know if these are still available, but if you want, you can look up Tulip Rub-On Transfers. I don't see no title or no name. They just said Tulip Rub-On Transfers. So that's what they say. And I finally dug them out of my stash and decided to use them. And I knew these were good for this layout. Help bring it out a little bit. Oh, and the last two papers I'm going to show you. This paper right here, that is also from, I think it's, I want to say, trying to remember here, from the Paper Studio One Color Collection there. I had a brain fart there for a minute, guys, sorry. And this little pinkish paper right here that you see, and right here that kind of popping out, that is from, I think it's the American Craft Snippet Collection. I know it's from American Craft. I'm trying to figure out the name of it. I think it's from the Snippet 6x6. No, it's not from the Snippet. It's from, I think, the Glitz design 8x8 paper pad. I had some scraps in there, and I decided to use them up and give this photo kind of a matted look, but put an edge on it. So yeah, this layout I did for the cherry on top Becky Flinch. I think that's his name, Becky Flinch. 12 by 12 um what do you call it? 12 by 12 challenge. The cherry on top, what they do is they take a design from Becky Flynn's 12 by 12, whatever design, and post it on their sketch. Oh, it's a sketch challenge. That's what it's called. And you take the sketch from her design and you try to. You don't want to. Some people will follow exactly. Some people won't. They will just take the design and kind of mimic it and make it kind of their own. I kind of followed this design a little bit, and this design a little bit, and this design a little bit, but it kind of different from what they had on the sketch. They just want you to kind of take it, use it, and see what you can come up as your own. And this is what I came up for the sketch challenge. So this is where I got the idea from. So this, I think, is about it. And I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about my great aunt. I mean, I never really met her, so I can't always say I know her, because I don't think I ever met her. If I did, I think I met her once, and that's it. And I don't even remember, because she died when I was only 5 years old. 4.5, 5 years old, so I was just a little guy, so I wouldn't remember her. So yeah, I wanted to do something to honor her, because she told a lot of family stories, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my layout, the story behind this layout, and I will come back with another video soon.